teams who had survived the NFL's regular season marathon, last January 14th was the final round before the season's big dance in New Orleans. The 1989 Conference Championships would feature two teams meeting in the title game for the third time in 4 years, and two teams meeting for the third time in 4 months. It was the penultimate step for both veteran and rookie head coaches, and 4 quarterbacks whose personalities helped shape those of their teams. Teams on a mission to triumph.
Benjamin Moore paint is sold on playgrounds.
If you want my advice, use Benjamin Moore.
And just about everywhere else.
Any color, they've got it.
Because our best salesmen...
It's the only paint I use.
...are the people who use us. See your Benjamin Moore dealer.
Martin Tupper. Who is this guy?
Sex can be bad?
I'm taking a personal day.
Is everything all right?
It's personal.
I think we could use some pudding here. Can I get you a soda something? We're a dysfunctional family.
We're not fighting.
Dream On is a hit.
I love this show.
And it's only on HBO.
Now available for the first time, the complete recordings of Olga Montero and her magic harp. This 4-volume set includes such classics as Eine kleine Nachtmusik, Amor ti Vieto, and Questa Oquela. She has been hailed as one of the world's greatest.
Still going. Nothing outlasts the Energizer. They keep going and going and going and going.
Excuse me. Are those Bugle Boy jeans that you're wearing?
Why, yes. They are Bugle Boy jeans.
Thank you.
Nutmeg presents Great Moments in Sports.
Halftime, Knicks Celtics. And I ate 16 hot dogs. A world indoor record.
We went to the ball game, then we got lots of popcorn, then we got...
Le bec, il m'a raté une fois, 2 fois, et puis, paf, pouf, dans la tête.
I was at this party, and this hunk of a quarterback came up to
These
me.
great moments brought to you by the Nutmeg Athletic Department, where real fans go for their team sportswear.
Now we'll play hide and seek.
Hi, I'm Steve Sable. The Broncos-Browns rivalry was one of the most interesting of the 1980s, with the Browns' seemingly endless frustration over the drive and the fumble being surpassed only by the Broncos' frustration in the Super Bowl. In 1989, both teams boasted stingier defenses, but big play offense became the order of the day when the teams met at the brunch-like kickoff time of 11:30 a.m. for the AFC title.
Good morning from Mile High Stadium. An early start for two teams who have been here before. The Denver Broncos and the Cleveland Browns for the third time in 4 years as the road to the Super Bowl comes through Denver.
Quickness, let's go, roll your hips. Roll your hips.
Despite coming up on the short end of the stick in their 2 previous championship games against Denver, the Natalie-clad Browns hope to steal some Rocky Mountain thunder. But at Mile High, orange belongs to the Broncos.
San Francisco got Montana, but we got the way!
One way to beat an attacking defense is to exploit a safety blitz with a quick read and release. The shovel pass is another weapon in a seemingly endless offensive arsenal, and suddenly the Broncos appeared ready to bury the Browns. But Cleveland's defense met the challenge head-on, and a single play later met success.
Here's Elway rolling out, shoveling to Humphrey, who drops the football, and the Browns have it at the 8-yard line. Andrew Stewart with a big turnover as Humphrey dropped the pitch out.
Broncos fans' call to arms on defense hardly seemed necessary as some normally reliable Cleveland hands suffered a shameful first half.
Fake handoff, play action throw coming up. Deep over the middle, Langhorne open, drops the football at the 8-yard line. He had beat Tyrone Braxton. Kosar had the pass there, and Langhorne dropped it.
But Denver's defense didn't profit solely from dropped passes, as Bernie Kosar threw plenty of bad ones as well.
Kosar back into the pocket, pumps once, throws a floater over the middle, and it is intercepted at the 35-yard line by Dennis Smith. A poorly thrown football by Bernie Kosar that floated over the middle, and Dennis Smith with the interception.
Contrasting Kosar's colossal collapse was the inspired effort of John Elway, whose performance was more rarefied than the mile-high air.
John flushed out to the right, throws it upfield for a wide-open Mike Young at the 30, at the 20, at the 15, 10, 5, touchdown, 70 yards, Elway to Mike Young. He beat Frank Benefield and ran it in the last 39-0 Denver.
Elway moving out to the right, and you always know that the most dangerous thing to have John Elway doing is on the move, and Young was behind everybody.
Elway led the Broncos to 2 first-half scores as Denver's domination was complete and had Broncos fans practicing for a real ticker tape parade at the end of the month.
Not by the way it goes down easy, not by the way you put a smile on your face, not by the way you went to the big fair, not by the way you want to show out of you. Just for the reason, just for the taste of it, Diet Coke, just for the reason.
Make Major Leaguers your summer and back-to-school headquarters. Big names like Nike, Reebok, LA Gear, New Balance. All at Major Leaguers, Center Court, Grand Island Mall.
Now you see it. Now you don't. Stealth technology. It will make an airplane all but invisible to radar. So if you want a career in tomorrow's technology, take a close look at the Air Force. Because sometimes the biggest opportunities are the hardest to see. Aim high. Air Force.
The world is changing rapidly, and the economy along with it. To keep up, you need news you can use. To get it, invest a half hour in Nation's Business Today. Weekday mornings on ESPN.
It ain't no tomorrow. 30 minutes.
minutes! We're gonna lay it out there, damn it! 30 minutes!
Maybe the thin, mile-high air gave Cleveland trouble in the first half.
Bring out 12 in the second half.
First half, the balls are soft.
But neither the air nor the Broncos defense seemed to bother Bernie and the Browns at the start of the second.
Back the single setback, low snap, Kosar backpedaling, throwing deep, left side for Brian Brennan, got the ball, touchdown Browns!
Brian Brennan's first touchdown of the year got the Browns on the board and back in the game, and marked the beginning of a second-half offensive explosion.
Elway's drop. Runs up in the pocket, still looking, throws it up the near side for a wide open Mike Young. 30, cuts back, down over the 20.
Michael Young's second big gainer of the day sparked the Broncos' offense and set up John Elway's second touchdown pass.
Set back as Elway wants to throw it on first and goal. Mobley, touchdown!
In a game where several unlikely heroes would emerge, Orson Mobley gave Denver a 10-point lead. But championship games are made for players who light it up all the time. And no one shined more brilliantly Sunday than Denver's aggressive leader, John Elway. Elway's 25-yard run on third down kept a drive alive and helped set up Sammy Winder for a score.
To Sammy Winder. Sammy starts left, has blocks, dives toward the end zone, scores! 7-yard touchdown run.
Number 23 got wide on his own, but it was a pair of blocks by fullback Melvin Bratton which allowed him to find the end zone. Winder's touchdown gave the Broncos a 24-7 lead, but Bernie Kosar and Brian Brennan brought the Browns back.
Second and goal at the 10. Kosar looking, under pressure, rolling left, throws on the run, it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown! A remarkable catch by Brian Brennan, his second score of the game, and you won't see a better effort by anyone. Side, Jackson on the right, hand off to Bratton for the first time today. He fumbled the football. Felix Wright has it. He's off to the races. To the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Browns. Let's see if it stands.
Felix Wright was ruled out at the 1, but 2 plays later, Cleveland did reach the end zone.
Handoff, but oh, a touchdown, Browns as he followed the blocker, Ron Middleton, right up the gut into the end zone. The Tonga Tank.
2 scores in just over 2 minutes brought Cleveland to within a field goal, but as the third quarter ended, so did the Browns come back. On yet another key third down play, Elway left the pocket and once again was rewarded for his improbable improvisation. Johnson's 20-yard catch gave Denver a first down, and 2 plays later, Elway, who completed 20 passes for nearly 400 yards, found Sammy Winder for the game's final touchdown. season in the shadow of rookie running back Bobby Humphrey. But when Humphrey went down with rib injuries in the first half Sunday, the 8-year veteran responded with a pair of touchdowns. With a 31-21 fourth quarter lead, there wasn't much left for John Elway and the Broncos offense to do, except to watch the NFL's stingiest defense dominate the game's final minutes.
We need a pick, baby! We need a pick this time! A pick this time! Pick it up! Pick it up!
Again in the gun to Kosar. The drop, this time the pass is going to be intercepted at the Denver 45. Dennis Smith over the 50. 45, still on his feet.
Dennis Smith's second interception of the game sealed the Broncos' third AFC championship in 4 years. All 3 titles have come at the expense of the Browns, who must be wondering what mystical and magical powers belong to John Elway and his Broncos.
Let's go, just a second. Everybody listen out there. Man, great job. We did it as a team. We got here as a team, man. Everybody gets a game ball, all right?
I love the sound of the rain. And I love the taste of your fresh fruit coffee. Thanks, but it's not fresh fruit. It's new Trey Cat.
Still going. Nothing outlasts the Energizer. They keep going and going and going.
I send you for a Bud Light, and you bring back...
Well, Bud Light won't fill you up, never lets you down.
So, there are no men here, there's an unlimited supply of Bud Light, and we can never leave.
Correct.
Everything else is just a light.
We can live with that.
Yeah.
The painting, Renoir. The vase, Ming. And the wine, Chateau Marmoset.
Still going. Nothing outlasts the Energizer. They keep going and going.
The first Rams-49ers game of 1989 was decided by last-second heroics from Rams kicker Mike Lansford. And the second meeting between the two teams saw a stunning fourth-quarter rally give the 49ers a 30-27 win. So it looked like these two teams, who were perhaps the best in the NFL, were pretty evenly matched, right? Not quite. This was the playoffs, the time of year that's Christmas to the 49ers and the dead of winter to their opponents.
We're going to set our own standards today. We're not going to play at that level. We're going to establish a level of play that is great, and we're going to maintain it throughout this whole game. Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
So now here at Candlestick Park, we shall determine the other Super Bowl teams. And as you know, these two teams split this year, and they vie today for the right to go to the Super Bowl in New Orleans.
The Rams and 49ers are considered by many to be the best two teams in football, but the character of each club is very distinct. In many ways, the NFC Championship game featured the master versus the apprentice.
When we play nickel, we've got 4 guys that are rookies playing. And not only rookies, guys that haven't played much. You know, they're just playing now.
Hey, what do we come here to do? Go to the Super Bowl! Listen now, listen. Okay, we're kicking off right. Make sure everybody's on sides. Tackle now, okay? Wrap their ass up. Put the ball in the right ass. Kick it off right. George, make sure you're up the field. Looking for spots.
While a few of the Rams appeared to be carried away by emotion, it remained to be seen if the 49ers would lose their composure after some early setbacks. capitalized on San Francisco's first turnover of the game to go ahead 3-0, then looked to further increase its lead.
Come on, man, we need to settle right now. Yeah. Right the hell now.
Everett puts it on his hip, throws for the long one. He's got a receiver. Anderson and Ronnie Lott up there just in the nick of time to knock it away. The pass hung up too long because Anderson was alone for at least a couple of seconds. What a play by Lott.
Making what Ram head coach John Robinson called the biggest play of the game, safety Ronnie Lott covered up for the blown assignment by cornerback Darryl Pollard, number 26. Such rapport in the secondary is characteristic of championship teams.
Montana steps back, throws for the end zone. Fred Jones all alone. Touchdown 49ers. Jerry Gray was the man closest to him, but it really wasn't that close.
Had to be a busted coverage by the Rams because Fred Jones was wide open down the middle. No one was covering, absolutely no one was covering him.
A breakdown in communication by LA's secondary gave the 49ers an easy score, which seemed to set off a chain reaction that put the entire Ram team on different wavelengths.
Everett straight back, throws up the middle behind Ellert. It is intercepted by McKyer after a deflection from Griffin. He's back to the 35. He's to the 30. He's out of bounds inside the 27-yard line.
San Francisco's performance was picture perfect. They had prepared well and were making the necessary adjustments to ensure victory.
Thought maybe it should have been a little bit more inside. My man fought outside. Oh, yeah? Well, I know I kicked him out, and Raj ran in between. I had great push on it. Yeah. Great. We need to keep coming at it.
And off to Roger. He's into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers.
Fullback Tom Rathman picked up linebacker Larry Kelm, giving Craig a free path to the end zone. The 49ers' 14-3 second quarter lead was a testament to the execution of their game plan. But what makes San Francisco a truly special team is the talent that's showcased when time is running out and the end zone is 87 yards away. He's every defensive coordinator's nightmare because it seems the less time he has, the better Joe Montana gets. In the end, no opposing coach can bear to watch.
Montana looks around, can't find anybody, now goes to the right sideline. He got it to Jerry Rice, a great catch. If the Rams try to come after Montana, because he's got to get it to the end zone. He does! He does! It's a touchdown to John Taylor! Oh my, what a pass completion!
Like rain that falls from the sky, so too do the 49ers keep coming at you, again and again. As linebacker Fred Strickland prepared to drop into coverage, San Francisco sent two receivers into his zone to occupy him, so Joe Montana could safely pass the ball over his head. Such innovative passing schemes help make the 49ers a cut above and keep Joe Montana smiling.
Nutmeg presents Great Moments in Sports.
Halftime, Knicks Celtics. And I ate 16 hot dogs. A world indoor record.
We went to the ball game, then we got lots of popcorn, then we got...
Le bec, il m'a raté une fois, deux fois, et puis, paf, pouf, dans la tête.
I was at this party, and this hunk of a quarterback came up to
These
me.
great moments brought to you by the Nutmeg Athletic Department, where real fans go for their team sportswear.
Now we'll play hide and seek.
Benjamin Moore paint is sold on playgrounds.
If you want my advice, use Benjamin Moore.
And just about everywhere else.
At any color, they've got it.
Because our best salesmen...
It's the only paint I use.
...are the people who use us. See your Benjamin Moore dealer.
Sunday night. Batting champion Tony Gwynn trails in his quest for a 5th title. He mounts his charge as the Padres face the Astros. It's Sunday Night Baseball, live at 8 Eastern on ESPN. Baseball tonight. You're watching ESPN, the Total Sports Network.
Although their fans were already set to board the next flight to New Orleans, the 49ers knew they'd still have to earn their trip the hard way.
Remember, no standing around, no buying a ticket.
3 and out, baby. 3 and out.
The Rams' ability to come back appeared limited only by the inability of its passing game to rediscover its rhythm. So it was up to the 49ers' pass rush to keep Jim Everett dancing to San Francisco's tune for the rest of the afternoon. The Niners buried Everett under an avalanche of pressure and turned Everett's thoughts from comeback to surrender.
They don't have any sacks, but they've stopped the passing game.
Everett steps back. Now he goes down without even being touched. Boy, is he hearing footsteps, Wayne. Haley and Roberts were there, but they never touched him. He just ate the ground.
The ferocious play of the Niners' anonymous and supposedly mild-mannered defensive front left Jim Everett trying to figure out just who had hit him. Meanwhile, the 49ers' offense set out to disprove its own finesse reputation and ground out the rest of the second half with some old-fashioned power football. Running backs Tom Rathman and number 33 Roger Craig refused to go down until they had run the Rams out of town and out of time. Behind the determined strides of their runners, the 49ers took a giant step toward becoming the first team in 10 years to repeat as Super Bowl champions. And on the heels of their 30-3 victory, they appeared more than ready for America's biggest game and for America's biggest party.
And the celebrating begins. The San Francisco 49ers are going to their second consecutive Super Bowl.
Right here, baby, right here. You want it? Come in, baby. Come on. Gumbo. Gumbo, baby. Gumbo. 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 Gumbo, baby. Any rookie don't you go to the Super Bowl first, you deserve to get wet. Yeah, thanks a lot, brother.
I told you I was doing it for you all year. You know that, man. Well, we'll get that Super Bowl ring for you too, baby. I'm getting it for you, man. You know that. You know that, baby. Like I told you in the damn hospital. Every game.
San Francisco is a team not afraid to lay its heart on the line for a game or to get down and dirty to win. And from the players in the pit to the white shirts in the owner's box, they've washed away any doubt that they can win it all again.
You know, we talked about that meat at the end of the tunnel, baby. We got to the meat, now let's go eat it.
Hey, y'all, we got one more. We got to remember our motto. The race is not to the swift, or the battle to the strong, but he that endureth to the end. All the glory be to God.
There was surely no team swifter or stronger than the San Francisco 49ers. And as exhilarating as the NFC title was, it really represented only another step toward the real goal of this remarkable team. Back-to-back Super Bowl titles. And 2 weeks after their roll in the mud at Candlestick, the 49ers celebrated their crowning achievement in New Orleans. A 4th world championship and their legacy as the team of the 80s. I'm Steve Sabol. Thanks for watching.